Hello, Sudoku friends, and welcome to the New York Times Hard Sudoku puzzle. Today is April 29, 2024. It's just past midnight here in Copenhagen, and the grid was just published by the New York Times. So let's attack it and see how we are doing this evening or this early morning. Couple of threes block across here. So we have a 3 here. This 3 blocks across here, this 3 blocks down, so another 3 goes here. We have 2 6s blocking these squares, and we have this 6 blocking here. Here's a 6. This 6 and this 6 block here, and this 6 blocks here. Here's another 6. 6 blocks across here. One of these is a 6 blocking back. This 6 blocks down. This 6 blocks up. Here's a 6. So now it's a question of whether a 6 goes here or here, and here or here. We have a 5 and a 7 blocking across here, so these two squares must be a 5 and a 7, and therefore these must be a 1, 4, and a 9. 1, 4, 9. Don't rightly know what to do with that, but that means that these must be a 2 and an 8. And a 1, 4, 8 here. Also nothing to do yet. This must be a 3 because we have a 3 blocking here, and we have a 3 blocking here, and we have a 3 blocking here. So this is the only square in row 2 that can be a 3. Now a 7, 8, and a 9 for these squares. Also nothing yet that we can do, I think. 9 blocks down here and up here, therefore we have a 9 in this square. 7 now must go either here or here, and therefore here or here. 9s in column 2 are restricted. This 9 blocks here, this 9 blocks here. A 9 could go here though, and here. So 9 could go here or here. So we are not home free yet with regard to the 9s. 1, 2, 6. 1, 2, 6 must go in 3 of these 5 squares. We got a 1, 2, 6 blocking here. So are we close to discovering something neat? No, not yet. That's a pity. It would have been very nice. We have almost the same going on in these 5 squares. Look at the 1, 2, and 8. We need a 1, 2, and 8 for 3 of these squares. We got a 1, 2, and 8 blocking here. Again, we have just 1 square too many. Okay, I need to go back and look at these squares. I made a mistake before because I said I don't know what to do about those, but I think I do. I think I need an 8 for this square. Let's recap. These must be 7, 8, 9. We have a 9 blocking here. We have a 7 blocking up here. One of these is a 7 blocking up. So this square cannot be a 7 and it cannot be a 9. Ergo, it must be an 8. Now 7 and a 9 for these two squares. Sorry about that, folks. I should have seen that earlier. Alas, I didn't. My bad. But at least now we know that an 8 must go here or here, and therefore not here. So this is a 1 or a 4. An 8 must go here or here. And therefore here, here, or here in row 8. Anything new about the 1, 2, 8 going here? Don't think so. 1, 2, 8 still block here. So we know that a 2 must go either here or here, and the 8 must go over here somewhere, but the 1 is a problem child because a 1 could go anywhere in these 4 squares. But we know that these were 2 and 8, and the 8 now forces the 2 to go here and the 8 here. Maybe that will help, because now we have this 2 and this 2 blocking here, giving me a 2 for this square. This 2 blocks across, and these 2's block up here. This 2 also blocks across, so here's a 2. 1, 4, and 7 here now. The 7 blocks up here, we know that, so this is a 1, 4. We're still looking for 2's here or here and here or here. We'll continue to be looking for those. And still a 5 and a 7 here. 1, 4, and 5 here. 1, 4, 5 here or here, we know that. So that is of little value. So let's look at the 8s blocking across here and up here, giving me this 8. Now we have an 8 here or here, and here or here, and here as well. No good. Now 1, 5, 7, 9 here. We know this is a 5, 7, and we have a 9 blocking here. We have a 9 blocking here, so this must be a 9, and we're looking for a 1 and a 4 here. The 1 blocks up, so here's a 4, and here is the 1, giving me a 1 up here now. So 5, 7, and 5, 7, 9 here or here. So let's give these 4 squares a whirl, shall we? There must be a 3, 5, 7, and a 9. There's a 3, 5, and a 9 blocking here, so this must be a 7. This is not a 5, 7 anymore, it's a 5. Therefore, this is a 7, and this is a 5. Which blocks across here? This 5 blocks up here. We have a 5 in this square. 1 and 4 for these squares. 4, 8, 9 for these. 4 and 8 block down. Here's a 9. 4 and 8 must go here. Therefore, these two must be a 9 and a 7. The 9 blocks over, so here's a 7, and here is a 9. One of these had to be a 7, remember, because one of these blocks up. So a 7 now forces a 7 to go here. And a 1 and a 4 here still. The 1 blocks over, 4 must go here and 1 here. That gives us a 1 here, of course. Now we have a 1 and an 8 for these squares, and therefore a 4 for this. 7 and 4 here, 7 blocks over, 4 must go here and 7 here. 4 and 6 for these two squares. And 1, 2, 9 for these. We have a 2 and a 9 blocking here. Here's a 1, 2 and 9 here. Let's see what we can do up here. 3 and a 5. Oh, nothing. Really? No, we can do something because this 5 blocks up, this 5 blocks over, one of these is a 5 blocking across, giving me a 3 here and a 5 here. There you go. Now we have a 3 here. And this 3 and this 3 block these 6 squares. This 3 blocks across, so we have a 3 here. Here are 4 and 5. 4 and 5. What's up with that? 4, 7, 8 here. Can we do anything with that? 7 here, here we know that. That's funny. Why did I miss this square? Why? Why? Why did I miss the 7? Well, I found it now. So the 7 blocks down, the 7 blocks down, this blocks over, and this blocks over. Here's the 7. Oh well, 8 and 4 here. 8 blocks down. Here's a 4, here's an 8. Therefore, we have a 4 here. 4 blocks up and across. 4 must go here, and therefore a 4 for this square, giving me a 5 for this. 9 and 5, we can do that. The 5 blocks up, 9 here, 5 here. 9 blocks down and across, 9 goes here. 2 must go in this square and a 6 in this. Now we have a 6 here. And here we have an 8, and that resolves the 8 and the 1 we had going on here. And the last 1 and 2 go like this, 1 here and 2 here. And that's it for today's New York Times Hot Sudoku puzzle. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.